Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you're watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this solely to take your decision. Your one like will motivate me to be regular and working more for you. So let us start the day to analyze the movements of natural gas futures in a 15-minute time frame here. So friends, first of all, I would like to tell you that this is a live chart analysis where I'm going to analyze the moves what we see at 7 a.m. to 7:15, because here I find that at 7 a.m. a candle formed and followed by two next candles that gives a clear signal about the next direction move for the day. So here we are going to analyze that how we conclude these three candles which starts at 7 a.m. to 7:15. So today we will analyze these three candles, because here you can see that how yesterday before the announcement of weekly inventory, the natural gas futures showed a bearish candle here at 7 a.m. which was followed by another bearish candle, and finally the third candle was a bullish hammer. So this was a clear signal for a range-bound trading in natural gas when we found an immediate resultant of this bullish hammer with the formation of this bullish candle followed this hammer, which resulted in a sharp upward move up to the levels of the 5.730. But here the major event was the inventory, which was supposed to decide the further direction move. So till then the natural gas futures showed some strength up to the levels of the 5.818, from where the natural gas futures found some resistance and continued to sustain here well at the levels of the 5.730. And on the announcement of weekly inventory, natural gas futures found a breakout well up to the levels of $5.8. But friends, here I find that the levels of $5.8 is a stiff resistance for natural gas futures, from where we have seen a sharp downward move on Thursday, which continued to drag down the natural gas futures up to the levels of the 5.555, where the natural gas futures found a sustainable move at the levels of the 5.555, for where once again showed a strong upward move well up to the levels of the 5.845. But once again the natural gas futures found difficult to sustain well about the levels of the 5.8. So immediate resistance for the natural gas futures is at the levels of the 5.8. So today once again we'll see that how the natural gas futures behave from 7 a.m. to 7:15 a.m. So these three candles will decide the further direction moves. So before this we'll have to check this move in a 1 hour time frame. So here in an hour time frame, here you can see that how we have seen some exhaustion after facing resistance here today at the 26 days moving average, and currently in an hourly time frame you've seen 9 days moving average cross 26 days moving average on the lower side, which has formed a bearish crossover here in an hourly time frame. And secondly, the natural gas futures are currently trading well inside the HMO cloud with a red candle in an hourly time frame. So friends, here I find that the natural gas futures find a sustainable move above the levels of the 5.728. In today's trading session, we'll see this upward move to continue, because from a long time the natural gas futures have been trading well around this range. So here I find that shortly we are going to see a breakout here out of this range. Most probably this breakout could be on the upper side, but where I find that the natural gas futures could break the psychological resistance at $6. But on the low side, I find that if the natural gas futures find a breakdown below the lower end of HMO cloud, we'll see a sharp downward move which could drag down the natural gas futures below the levels of the 4.988, from where a bounce back can be seen in an hourly time frame. So friends, this decisive move could be there well during the upcoming week. So friends, now once again check this move in the 50-minute time frame. Here you can see that once again the natural futures have formed a bearish candle at 7 a.m. here, which looks evident enough for the continuity of a downward move that will be confirmed by the formation of next two candles. So friends, here you can see that despite the formation of this bearish candle at 7 a.m., the natural futures are still trying to sustain well above the 26 days moving average. So friends, now let me zoom this portion for you to have a clear look. So friends, here in a 15-minute time frame, here you can see that after the formation of a bearish candle in the 15-minute time frame at 7 a.m., natural futures have finally found a strong support at the 26 days moving average from where a pullback is here. So friends, here I find that the next two follow-up candles will confirm the further direction move here, because currently you can see that the natural futures are trading well below the low end of Ichimoku cloud in the 15-minute time frame. So friends, here I find that only a sustained move well above the upper end of Ichimoku cloud will confirm the continuity of an upward move. So friends, here I find that the levels of the 5.646 seems to be a mean decisive point where the natural futures have been trying to sustain well at this level before deciding the final direction move. So shortly we'll see a breakout move during the upcoming week, and it depends where the natural futures close this week. Secondary, the opening levels of the upcoming week will finally decide the further direction move, because this Thursday injection level was as per expectation of 63 billion cubic feet. So friends, we are going to enter in winter season where I find that shortly we'll see weekly withdrawals from the mid of November, which could keep this uptrend intact. And for this, we will have to see that whether the natural futures have the potential to sustain well above the levels of the 6.2. Then only we can expect this uptrend to continue. And here you can see that how that candle has turned into a bullish hammer, which gives clear indication of growing strength in natural futures, because here I find that the buying support is here below the 26 days moving average. So friends, here I find that if this bullish hammer finds confirmation with the formation of next bullish candle, we'll see this uptrend to continue, where I find that this could be an advent of a breakout move which could continue up to this weekly closing, because the natural futures are currently maintaining well above this decisive line. So friends, here we'll have to see that where the natural decides its next move. So we'll have to wait and watch. So friends, here you can see that how the 9 days moving average crossed the 26 days moving average on November 5th and formed this bearish crossover. Since then, the natural futures continued to slide downward and finally attempted to move above the 9 days moving average on November 5th, but could not sustain there and continued to move downward and finally found a steep downward move when the natural futures tested the US dollar 5.556 on November 5th. But from here you can see that how the natural futures have been constantly showing some strength, and friends, here you can see that how the natural futures have finally found a breakout well above the 9 days moving average in the 15-minute time frame at 6:45 a.m. and continue to sustain well above the 26 days moving average, which confirms that we are still trading in a bullish territory, and this will be confirmed by the formation of next follow-up candle after the completion of this bullish hammer, which will confirm a breakout today, which will continue up to this weekly closing. So friends, here I find that if the natural futures find a sustained move well above the levels of the 5.762, in today's move we'll see this breakout move to test the levels of 6. So friends, here you can see that how the natural futures decide a direction move for the day at 7 a.m. So here you can see that how this bullish hammer has turned into a bearish hammer, but the next candle is here which showing strength. So friends, here I find that if this follow-up candle formed at 7:15 a.m. find a sustained move well above the levels of $5.660. Then only this uptrend could continue, where a breakout move can be seen well above the levels of 5.728 in today's trading session. Undoubtedly, the natural gas futures are showing good strength here. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.